name's Karen. I've been coming to Word of Life for about 2 years. My testimony really involves those key moments in my life when God kind of showed up for me when I was at my worst and I was feeling hopeless and depressed. The first time was when I was about 24 years old and I was a single mom. Up until that point, I had pretty much thought I could control everything in my life, and I thought that I could make things happen on my own terms. And I had made some decisions growing up, some things that I had hidden and never talked about from my past. And I was just at a point where I was struggling with depression and felt like giving up. And at that moment, I heard a voice, and God called me to go. And I heard the voice, and all it said was go to a certain church. And I was called to go to the specific church where I went to. And I actually found Jesus, and I got saved and baptized in that church. So about a year after that, I met my husband, and we got married shortly after we had met. And our marriage, though, was plagued with different struggles and difficulties because I had been unwilling to give up that control. And that control, I still had that controlling and selfish nature in our marriage. So that spirit of depression came back around again, and we struggled and battled things in our marriage like depression, addictions, anxiety, and just communication problems and everything. So we had gotten to the point where I had felt like giving up on our marriage, and had made a plan to walk away. So in that moment, I heard that voice again, and the voice this time told me to stay. So told me to stay and to pray. And I did that, and I stayed, and I prayed over our marriage, and I prayed over my husband and myself and for change. And I can tell you that everything that I prayed in those moments has pretty much came to fruition, has pretty much happened through the years, and has happened because of God's grace on us. So I know that if God can do that in our marriage, and He can bring me out of those places of darkness, that He can do it for anyone.